Greetings, Cancer. Happy birthday. And welcome to your season. Welcome to your reading. Your season is a time to start fresh. It's your annual reset. But I really get the feeling that this year for you is one not to take too seriously. You know, Jupiter just moved into Gemini, into your 12th house. So if you are feeling like life is starting to feel quite unsatisfactory, the Four of Cups, that feeling wants to linger for the next year. If things have been feeling like, and life has been feeling like an uphill battle, that feeling wants to linger for the next year. I guess the good part about it is there's a lot of power that you can harness from that feeling of grief, strength, and the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Marlon Wayne just put out his special, I think it's called Good Grief or something like that. He's a Cancer. And there's a lot of grief, there's a lot of loss, there's a lot of ego evaluation taking place. There's a lot of what's in my mind, what am I thinking, what's real, what's not, what do I really want, what's gonna give me peace of mind. And you know what, I just don't know. I really just don't know right now. And there's a lot of peace that you can find from releasing the need to know and to be in control, and that release can protect you from this escapism, the moon, drugs, alcohol, really bad habits keep you from attracting or allowing or maintaining really bad relationships and connections. If you just acknowledge that the next year from now until June is about resting and letting go, letting things happen on their own time, you can tap into this peaceful energy. And you can return to it at any point. You need to be away from it all. It's all just too chaotic. But we've got a lot of sweetness coming in. As of June 17th, you have Venus and Mercury in your sign. So the vulnerability and the emotions that you've been needing to get off of your chest, the truths and the connection that you've been needing, returns as of the 17th. The love, if you want it, arrives through this energy of vulnerability and emotional attraction. There is a lot to say. There is a lot that if you just say it starting on the 17th, you will feel so much better. Holding it in is making you sick. It's making you angry. It's making you feel isolated. You just need to say it starting on the 17th and just let it out. it's about a relationship, if it's about work, whatever, that channel that you've had to express yourself has been blocked for the past month and the past few weeks especially. And the 17th provides that opening to unleash, and that energy builds up. We've got these 2 full moons in Capricorn taking place. It's time to connect to the relationships and the people who keep you balanced. So the sun shifts into Cancer on June 20th and remains there until July 22nd. And it's time to evaluate, look at the seeds that you've been planting, and you do have a lot of doubt about the decisions that you've made or the investments that you've made. You are not sure which ones to continue pouring into. You're not sure which ones are really bringing you value and which ones aren't. But the helpful thing about the sun and Cancer is that the sun is now shining on all of these aspects of your life now and giving you the opportunity to say, how do you really feel about this job, this relationship, this path that you're on in your life? And through that evaluation, you can say, I don't like this, I don't like that, I want to keep this is trash. And the 10 of Pentacles and the Fool walk off a cliff directly towards that secure experience that you want to hold on to, that is actually worth your investment, the relationship, the work vision, the life vision, the entrepreneurial pursuit that is actually worth your investment. The Fool and the 10 of Pentacles, you can walk off the cliff. You can, through that evaluation, you've learned what types of connection and so-called love and so-called family bonds you need to walk away from here with the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, or the way that you need to completely shift the way that you've been forming bonds and building an emotional attachment to the things in your life. So that could look like you literally completely changing the way that you navigate romantic relationships. It can look like you no longer expecting this true energy of love and togetherness within your work, and understanding that it's you who can create that 10 of Cups feeling, no matter who likes you, who doesn't like you. In your work environment, you are creating this successful feeling through your own energy of focusing on your personal fulfillment. It can look like you changing the way that you connect with your family and creating new boundaries, setting new expectations, walking away from whatever expectations they've had for you here. The 10 of Cups, you want your happiness and you need it. And with the Sun in Cancer, you absolutely want togetherness. You want people to feel like you care about them. But, there's this thing that happens where you, as a Cancer, you do this Sagittarian thing where you realize that as much as you love everybody in your life, everybody's truly just out for themselves in many ways, and the world and your life experience shows you that, and you get enough of those hits and you get enough of those truths, and you finally decide to set some real emotional boundaries, and it's the most powerful thing that you can do. It's the most powerful thing that you can do. And that's what the Sun in Cancer is going to help you do. Do this reevaluation, make these shifts, and walk towards the security and the comfort, the abundance, that true experience of abundance that you want. Let's talk a little bit more about the full moons in Capricorn, because your worth is on display for all of your relationships. If people were taking you for granted, if people haven't been paying you, whatever it is, now they realize that they need you. Now they realize that they love you. Now they realize that they want you to play a bigger role in their life. But, you are just really just focused on how to make your life more especially physically abundant. We're going to go deeper into the full moons and the rest of the transits in the extended. Happy birthday, Cancers. I'm so excited for this fresh start for you. Yeah, we're gonna go deeper and talk about what else is going on this month for you. In the extended, it can be found on Patreon. The link is in the description, so you just sign up for the Cancer tier. And in the meantime, you can schedule private and birth chart readings all through the link in the description. The Cancer season kickoff is called Birth. It's out now on YouTube. And the Cancer season playlist is out on Apple Music. It is called Tide, and the link is also in the description for that. Love you guys so much. See you in the extended.